most people have to go through the dreaded process of buying a car, and most of those people have no experience in buying a car. So that's why I'm here to inform you on the car salesman tactics that they use to get the best price out of you when you buy a car. So the first one is the dealers want to get the best price out of you. They would try to rip you off. If they buy a car for $3,500, they'll try to sell you to it for like $5,000 when they're making huge profit, when you can get a better price and they can still make a decent profit. They'll try to get the best out of you. They just want you to buy a car as fast as you can. You come in today and they just want you to leave today with a car and with money in their pockets. And they also use simple tricks to get you to buy cars. So the first trick is salesmen use time to their advantage. If you come in today, they'll usually try to get you out the day you come in, but they can also drag in that process for maybe a couple hours. Because if you come in with kids or a spouse, they'll try to wear you down to where they're getting tired and you just want to get out of there, make a deal with a car. And you just gotta try not to fall for that. The second one is they might make you choose between two cars. So if I have a car here that I'm trying to sell and it's red, I might try to say, would you like this in blue? Would you like that? And you might respond. They're trying to make you feel in control and trying to push you to buy a car by imagining you having that car in a different color. You just want to watch out for that because they might try to trick you and you might make an impulsive decision you don't want. And according to Jeff Bartlett, Deputy Auto Editor for Consumer Reports, they'll try to draw out the process until your spouse or kids are tired, hungry, and thirsty, which weakens you. So you always want to watch out when they're seem like they're stalling. And they make you feel in control, but they're pushing you to buy. Beware of lies. They might say, this is the only day you can buy it, but they could also be lying. It's a simple tactic, and there's ways to see if they're telling the truth. So I have my buyer, Trevor. Trevor, get up here for a sec.
Hello.
I'm trying to get him to buy this car. So I'm gonna ask Trevor, would you like this in red or blue? Or would you like this in blue?
I would.
See, that's what you don't want to do because it's getting you to buy a car and you're just getting more answers out of you and it would just eventually get you to buy a car. And so another tactic you can do is silence. It can make the conversation extremely awkward and uncomfortable, and basically you just have to hold out until one of you guys snap. So I'm gonna be like, how's about I sell you this for $3,500?
3,000.
All right, deal. Here's the car. Another tactic can be when they're lying to you. Thank you, Trevor. You can go.
Thank you.
So when they're lying to you, you can also, when they tell you that this is the only day you can buy it, you have to look them square in the eyes and say, are you telling me that if I don't come back tomorrow, that this won't be here? And if they tell you that if you come back tomorrow and that car's not here, then they're telling the truth. But if they break and say, yeah, if you come back tomorrow, it'll still be here, that's when you know they're lying. Another tactic that they like to use is they try to profile you. You know, if they ask you what's your price range, you want to hold out. You don't want to give them answers because they're going to try and certain cars to you. You always want to expand your options. You don't want to let them take control or get a mind of what you are. You always want to try and stay as distant as you can, but also play. Another one is they might try to seem rude sometimes. When they try to seem rude is because people usually like conversations to be generally good and pleasant. But when they're rude, they always try to push you to make a good deal, or if they seem kind of rushed, they just want to get you out of there, and then you might make an impulsive decision because, well, you just want to get out of there because it's completely uncomfortable. Silence is also a good one, but another one that they like to use is that buying a car can also be very hard because when they give you the keys to the car and you drive it around, it's also a good tactic to try and make sure you can get on the highway and get on the road, go speed up a little. Always try to make sure you have it down. When you get back, also check the engine, make sure there's no flaws. If they're trying to talk to you a lot when you're looking at the engine, looking around, that could be a red flag because they're trying to distract you. If you're taking out for a test drive, that's a perfect time to pull off to a gas station and take a good look so when he's not distracting you. So in conclusion, time can be used as an advantage for car salesmen. So when you're, sometimes they'll try to rush you out of there, other times they'll try to try to slow down the process just to get you tired and get out of there. You want to get out of there as fast as you can. They'll also make you try to feel in control. For an example, when they ask, would you rather this car be in red or blue? And they also try to make you make an impulsive decision. When they say, well, this is the only day you can have the car, then they're just trying to lie to you. And sometimes you just have to check and be straight up so that you know you're not messing around. Thank you.